Hey everyone, I'm Angela Sawsville, the executive coach here at Flourish Counseling and Coaching. Today I want to share with you some insights about some of the qualities that most of us are experiencing here in the pandemic that could actually be the cause of the chronic going through. So VUCA is an acronym, VUCA. It was coined by the military during Desert Storm. During that time, the American military had no experience in a desert battle, and they were dealing with dynamics and challenges that they had never dealt with in any previous war. And so they coined the term VUCA to refer to those qualities that created chronic stress. Let me tell you about them now. V stands for volatility. There may be lots of different places in your life where you've been noticing volatility this year. For me, one of the most upsetting and haunting places is the violence that I'm witnessing take place against Black men across the country. That's the volatility that seeps in under my skin even more than others. But it may be different for you. U stands for uncertainty. So right now, a whole lot of us parents are uncertain as to whether or not our children's schools are going to be able to open and or stay open. And there's a lot of uncertainty as to how that will impact our children socially and emotionally if they have to remote learn again. C is for complexity. So for me as a small business owner, there are so many more components that I have to juggle here in 2020, a lot of extra complexity than what I normally experience. It stirs up a lot of extra stress and a lot of extra work. And then A stands for ambiguity. I feel like this is the perfect word for any decision that any of us try to make this year. Should we go see our parents because we really love them and we really want to see them, but that's a potential virus exposure, and so on and so forth. There are so many brain cells that we are forced to use this year to manage ambiguity. Volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. VUCA. So I would encourage you to sit down and do your own VUCA inventory. Identify the places in your life where you most feel those qualities at play and creating stress for you. And then look to see if there might be an opportunity for you to do something about them. Now, we all know there's so much stuff out of our control this year, but there are some things that we can take control over. For example, the uncertainty that I have about my children's school year is mitigated by the fact that I've created a backup plan of how to meet their social needs even if their schools close. So, what are your VUCA qualities that are creating the most stress, and is there anything that you might be able to do to mitigate them? Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next week.